Hey, hey, hey. Welcome once again to Celebrity and Variety Talk. I'm your host, Josie Latimer. I am coming to you today to tell you to look back at some of my videos where I said under the Maleah Davis story that I knew that that was that body. I knew that that was the baby in the basket because on my videos that I previously made prior to all of this coming out, of them finding the body and everything, I said I could feel the presence of the baby in the basket. I said that the way he was holding the basket, because his arms had an indentation. If you look back at pictures and videos of him bringing the baby's that basket with Maleah Davis inside of it, I already knew before today that that was that baby Maleah Davis' body in the basket. From the way Darian Vance was carrying that basket, and you can see the strain from his hand through his arm, that was weight, at least about 30 pounds in that basket. I already felt it in my spirit. I already knew it. And this is not what I'm thinking. This is what I knew. Because if you look at my videos and you look at the dates of my videos under the Maleah Davis story, not that I'm a psychic or anything, but sometimes you just have a energy and a vibe. You can read things, you can feel things. And because I'm a people person, I just have that in my spirit. I can feel when it's good. I know when it's bad. And I knew. I even said something about those dents in his head. I told people, I said, there's no way he did that himself. Because if you look at that picture with Darian Vance's face, that mug shot, you could look and see in his eyes, the dreariness in his eyes, the deep thought. You could see that he was guilty from that mug shot. So this is what I said, everyone. And it's sad news. It is really sad news because of the fact that we all wanted her to be alive. But the good news is that he didn't burn her body up. And at least, even if it's just remains, it's still parts of Maleah Davis that everybody's been wondering, where was the body? Where's the baby? I mean, from jump, with all of my videos, from the very beginning of time, every word was correct. Every single word so far. And now from this point on, I'm thinking, my thoughts is that they're going to come up with, it's going to be some more people. It's going to be some more people. And I'm thinking Brittany Boynes is going to be that first person. There are some other people that I'm feeling from how this thing is going. It's going to be some more people that they're going to be arresting in this case. They're going to be charged with something or the other because Darian Vance, he told someone about this crime. Someone helped him cover up this crime. Who took him to the hospital? Who dropped him off? Who helped him scar up himself? I know Brittany Boynes took the pictures of him, but it's going to be some more people that's going to be charged in this case. And they're looking into that now. I already knew in my spirit when he lied and said about the Mexican guys this and that. I didn't buy that story from jump. I did not buy that story. And many of us didn't buy it. But then you had some people, including his dad, coming online. Oh, no, my son didn't do it. And you have other people saying, oh, no, he was such a sweet stepfather and this and that. Like, people don't change. People change every day. You can have a person, you can be sleeping with the enemy for 30, 40, 50 years and you didn't know that they had a demon inside of them because the demon finally popped out. It was suppressed and that demon finally showed up one day and shocked the heck out of you. I mean, you just never know in this life who's who, what's what, when. And that was why my mom always told me, watch, fight, and pray. Because you never know who that demon may be. So always be on guard. And women, please never leave your baby with no man. I wouldn't care who it is. I really wouldn't. No man. And that's hard for a lot of men probably feel like it's a harsh thing for women to say, not to leave your baby with no man, because they may not be that type of person. Well, actually, he probably wasn't either until he snapped one day. Or he probably was, and it was being suppressed, as I just said earlier. No one knows what brought this on, because from the loving pictures he showed, he was hugging her and he was holding her properly. He wasn't holding her in a lustful way. He, on her third birthday, he was singing happy birthday, all of this. But you know what that was? A sheep in wolf's clothing. That's what that was. He was hiding all of this to make everybody think that he was this loving stepfather. And also, what about the biological father? It seems that on her third birthday, with this man holding his baby, clapping and singing happy birthday to Craig Davis's child. Craig Davis, where were you? I mean, the world wants to know, where was the father when all of this stuff was going on? And so that's going to open up a can of worms also, because they're going to want to know as well, the police. They're going to want to know from A to Z. And this case is just starting. Now that they've found her body, it's just now opening up the door for them to investigate further and bring all of these other people that hid this crime, had something to do with this crime, that knew about this crime and didn't report it. They are going to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. This is not what I think. This is what I know. Because anyone that had anything to do with this baby, the best thing for them to do is just come clean. Because it's coming. It is coming. It's no way you can hide, because that little angel is now in heaven floating around. And so she's going to tap on many doors. And it's going to, first door is going to be the police door. Guarantee you that. She was so special and so beautiful, and she endured a lot. That baby endured a lot of pain. She endured more pain than some adults. That was a strong little girl. She had straight eyes. Her eyes were sharp. She was, oh my God, she just touched so many people. So again, everybody, what do you think about what's going to happen next? As I said again early on in my video, if you look back at my Maleah Davis clips when I was talking about the story from the very beginning, it was exactly as I said. It was exactly, I didn't have any other thoughts other than knowing that he did it. I knew it was a pack of lies from the very beginning. I knew that. When he said the Hispanic guys, and I think I said in one of my videos, why would he do that to break up races? It's enough racial discrimination stuff going on now for him to put that on Hispanic guys and cause more rift between African Americans and the Hispanic people. I said that in one of my videos. I knew that that was a crock of lies. And I knew that when he said 24 hours, he was knocked out. If you're going to be knocked out in 24 hours, you're pretty much going to be dead. So all of those lies, those immature lies that he told, caught up with his butt. And so I'm so happy that Quanell X, I hear talk about everyone's upset. I don't know if it was the police station or somebody was upset because of the fact that he went to jail on an offbeat time. But I don't care what time it was. All we wanted to know was, where was that baby? This has nothing to do with the other stuff that Quanell X has to deal with. Right now, it has to deal with Maleah Davis and who else helped cover up this baby's crime. And that's what the public wants to know. So with that, I just wanted to bring that to your attention, that Maleah Davis' body has been found. And so even on the day that they found the body, I had a comment and someone said, well, you don't know. The body is not, you don't know. They haven't found the body. And I think I said, oh, the body has been found. Because I knew. I knew that when he told Quanell X where he placed that body, and when they found the body, that was more than common sense for anyone to know that if it was a little girl, a child's body, and it was in the area where he told Cornell X it was, that indeed it possibly was her body. But I had no doubt about it, as you can see from my videos. So it's not what I was thinking, it was what I knew within my soul and within my gut. And within my soul and my gut, right now, today, I do feel that there were other people that was helping Darian Vance cover up the story. And Darian Vance is in jail now, covering up the story for those who helped him. So, subscribers, I thank you so much for helping me reach a few goals. I think I have 150 some subscribers. And basically, I just started out doing this stuff because I am a talker and I'm a people person. And, I just like to keep up with what's going on in the world around me and to share it with other people and to share my point of view and also to listen to others' point of view. So, with that, leave your comments and we can collaborate on comments and everything like that. And please click like, share, and subscribe and pass it on to others. And again, I thank you so much for listening to my audio. But please click back on some of my videos where I knew it from the very beginning that it was Darian Vance who had something to do with the disappearance and the murder of Maleah Davis. And I really, really I stressed so hard about that garbage bag. Oh, I stressed so hard about that because you could see, I even said you can kind of see something sticking up out of the basket. I knew. And from the way he was holding that basket with a real strain. And if you look at those pictures, as I said earlier, look at those pictures and you'll see indentation right within his arm where it wasn't an easy carry. He was lifting like you lift weights, and that baby was in that basket. I mean, what cruel person would do something like that and throw that baby on side of the road like that? That is so, so low. That is so low. And so everyone that knew about that, all of the people that helped him, everyone has to pay for that because that is more than what anybody can even mentally. I mean, you just can't even think in your mind that someone could do that to any child. And oftentimes I hear people say, oh, she was such a beautiful, bright little girl. She was so pretty. Why do you have to do it to a pretty child? Well, I wouldn't care if the child wasn't pretty. You don't do that to any child. You don't hurt a kid. A baby is just an angel. They just come here through their parents looking for life, looking for love, looking for nurturing, trying to find their way like we all did, like he did, the person that took her life away. And for his daddy to sit up there and to take up for him when he wasn't even around, he had him at 16. And also, they're going to be checking into the brother because even on, remember the brother, he said, oh no, you're going to see my brother, I think he said something about God or whatever. Oh no, my brother, it's going to come out that my brother didn't do this. And just watch and see, the world's going to see. So, you know what? I wonder what is his brother and his father saying now that Darian Vance has confessed. He has given confession. And his confession was true because they went out there and they found the baby. Another thing talk is about the reward money. Okay? The reward money, Cornell said that he did not want to accept it. On one hand, on the other hand, he said that activists are not allowed to receive it. So, excuse me. So, with that, we'll just see what happens with that. But I feel that no matter what he did wrong, he deserves, because he did put a lot of work into this. And so he deserves to be paid something. However, the police department already had the suspect in custody. So they probably, the right thing to do is for them to give him a split because he did lead the police directly to the body. But as I was reading online on the news clip, it said where they gave the Arkansas Police Department the credit. saying they found the body, where they discovered the body. Well, they discovered the body after the Houston Police Department called them. So Houston Police Department through Quanell X is the reason that body was discovered. But they just said that the Arkansas Police Department thanked them for discovering the body. The body was discovered because Quanell X went to jail and he got it out of Darian Vance and made him confess where the body was, and then they called the Arkansas Police Department. So actually, it was told they should give Quanell X his credits for getting that confession so that we could know where the body was, because the Arkansas people ran over the body, and a couple of times they passed through that body. The only way they were able to determine that that was that body is after Quanell X went to the jailhouse, made Darian Vance confess, made him confess, and then they went back to the body. So when I read that in the news, I was like, that's a little twisted there, because they didn't discover that body. Because if they would have discovered it, then they would have picked the bag up the first time they went out there. And the second time they ran over the bag with the body in it, and had body parts flying everywhere, and they're saying worms and this and that was on it. Well, you didn't find the body. You went back to the body after Houston Police Department called Arkansas Police Department and told them what Quanell X told them. So what do you think about that, everybody? Please click like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to come back with more of my view on the discovery of 4-year-old Maleah Davis. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. Please click like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.